My name is Anuradha Kakati. I come from India. I hold a bachelor's degree in history from University of Delhi. I have done a master's in diplomacy, law and business at Open Jindal Global University in India. And then I came to Geneva and I've done a master's in advanced studies in European and international governance at the University of Geneva. Today I'm putting my academic learning into practice by serving as an intern at the World Meteorological Organization at the Development Partnerships Office. When I came across this opportunity, it felt like that one program which is truly immersive in nature, specifically in the way that it's designed. It is not just a theoretical knowledge building opportunity, but it went far beyond theory, be it the interactive tours in the international organizations or the opportunities to meet with experts working in these organizations. Felt like a very, very interesting experience to make the most of. My overall experience with the immersion program was truly unique, especially the way it was structured and designed. We had the opportunity firstly to visit many international organizations, including the Palais des Nations, the World Trade Organization, the International Labour Organization, just to name a few. The very interesting fact was that these weren't just tours, but they were an opportunity to actually learn and understand the mandate of these organizations, what they do, how they cooperate or function within the UN system, and how they support their member states, and also cooperate with one another within the broader UN system. It was indeed a truly immersive experience, one that brought global governance to life. The field visits and all the other aspects of the program were very, very interesting. What I found incredibly useful was the one session on career guidance and reflection by my mentor, Mr. Julian Fality. It was a very, very useful session for me because that was one that inspired me to assess myself if I was suited for this career path, what excites me the most, what are some causes that I deeply care about, and particularly recognize which international organizations do I particularly resonate with. Apart from that, one more session that was very interesting was the one on multilateral conferences and diplomacy by former Swedish diplomat Mr. Lars Tilfors. That session, I think, gave us a peek through about how the UN General Assembly meetings actually happen and encouraged us to take the floor and speak and present as if we were in a real life UN General Assembly meeting. Other than that, I think there were also sessions on consensus building and negotiation techniques. I think these sessions gave us an exposure to tangible skills like consensus building, negotiations, which come in directly handy in our real world professional lives. I would say one of the most important insights that has stayed with me during the program was getting a deep understanding of how multilateralism actually works. The ability to network and socialize with people from different diverse cultural and educational and professional backgrounds. Apart from that, I think one of the most handy and the most, I would say, helpful sessions during the program was the one on CV building and interview preparation for an international organization system. That prepared me for the very first step on how to go ahead and actually apply and prepare a professional CV and prepare ourselves for future interviews. I think that session really, really helped us and into equipping ourselves with skills that we could put into action right away. This experience has been a true turning point in my academic and professional journey, I have to say. After the program concluded, I went back home deeply motivated to apply for a master's in European and International Governance at the University of Geneva. An application I submitted successfully, earning a scholarship to study here for 1 year in Geneva. That experience in turn led me to work in the World Meteorological Organization. For me, I have to say that life has truly come full circle through my encounter with the UN Geneva Immersion program. If I had to describe the UN Geneva Immersion program in one word, I would call it transformative. Because it didn't just broaden my perspective, it reshaped my academic path, my career trajectory, and even the city that I now call home. If you're thinking about applying, I would say please do not hesitate. This is a rare opportunity to experience global governance from the inside. It will challenge you, inspire you, and connect you with people and ideas that can shape your career, just as it did for mine. For me, the UN Geneva Immersion program was more than a learning experience. It was the beginning of a journey that led to where I am today.